Hey everybody, it's Jim with the Friday video, and in just a minute we're going to talk with Miss Melissa in our community engagement area. First, a reminder that guess what? State Fair is coming, and sometimes that's good news, and sometimes it means that things are a little slower in our stores and among donors. So don't let that stop you from putting on a little extra charm. I think one time a few weeks ago I said, put an extra shine on the apple. So just bear in mind that typically if people are spending money at the state fair, they may not be coming into Goodwill. So the people that do come in, spend extra time, pay attention to them, engage them in conversation. One of the things that people like the most about Goodwill is our people. And that's completely understandable because we're nearly always polite and helpful and friendly. So just take that up another notch. That'll kind of drive some more sales. And remind yourself and your friends and other folks in your social media world to donate. We love to have donations, and that's our lifeblood. So make sure you encourage people to do that. Halloween is coming too. That always follows shortly after the state fair. That's the biggest time of year. And the thing that I saw on the Goodwill International site the other day was you can be anything, which is a great positive message. But that's the great thing about Goodwill. They can come and make their own costume. It'll be unique. It won't be anything like anybody else has. So keep the foot on the pedal of the accelerator toward Halloween, and it's already starting. People are buying Halloween decorations. We're pushing all that stuff out to the stores. We'll have dress up day and have some fun with Halloween. I think that's about it. We've got a board meeting coming up. I think everybody knows that our friend Frank Holland has moved. He's actually moving this weekend to New Mexico. So we had a little farewell gathering for him last night. We wish him the very best. I'm in the process of interviewing, and actually our whole executive team is interviewing folks. And so we'll make a good decision. We'll find somebody that can continue our momentum. And we love Frank. We appreciate all that he's done. But we're not going backward. We're going forward with momentum. So keep an eye on that, and we'll make an announcement sometime, probably in the next month or so. We've got a strong team in place, so I don't feel rushed about making decision, but I don't want to delay it for very long. Okay, well, let's talk to Miss Melissa.
Hi, I have my Halloween colors on. I just realized that.
Well, good. All right, so Melissa Ritchie is our Vice President for Community Engagement. And maybe tell us a little bit about yourself, Melissa, and then what is community engagement?
Sure. So I have been here going on 9 months, and it's been an absolute whirlwind and so much fun. I've learned so much from so many different people. I come from healthcare. I worked in healthcare for 10 years at the Children's Center in Bethany, and then worked for the Medicaid agency in state government, and just truly fell in love with nonprofit and serving others. And it was a great opportunity to be able to come here and help so many Oklahomans. I have a brother who's been incarcerated and has been in that cycle, and really has used services that have helped him along the way. And so I just have a true passion for helping our Oklahomans who need those services. So I'm so happy to be here and to be a part of the communication or engagement team, communications, marketing, development. We wear many hats. Anytime you see our name in the media, or any of our materials in the stores or on TV, radio, that's what our team puts together, as well as reaching out to those Oklahomans who have the financial capacity to help us and to really fund the programs that we have here. A new project that we have is $5,000 from Aetna to fund bicycles for our Begin at Home program. So those are the type of projects that we are looking at funding, and really excited to have that momentum going forward.
That's great. So Melissa just kind of referred to just a few of the things that they do, but the newsletter that you guys get, that's put together by them. The Facebook employee Facebook page, that's put together by them. They do a lot of postings there. So all the stuff, like Melissa was saying, billboards, signage, when we come in the stores, things that we paint on the walls of the stores, all of that comes under their supervision. So it's a big a big job, but it's very exciting. And sometimes it involves crisis communications. You know, if we have something that happens at one of our stores or in the parking lot of one of our stores, they get called in for that kind of stuff too. All right, so you've talked about a lot of the things that you do. What do you like best about your job?
It's always changing. It's something new every day. Even though I have a to-do list that I build out in the morning, I very rarely get to mark anything off of it because it's always changing. And I think that's my personality, and I love to be moving and grooving, and it's just really fun to have, you know, days where you think you're going to do one thing and then nope, you're circling over to something else. So that's what I enjoy the most about my job. But being here, particularly in this culture, I really love the teamwork, the collaboration, and I really saw that at Work the Runway. There were so many people that were a part of that event from different departments that really came together, and we all had one mission, and that was to make an incredible event for Oklahomans to participate in. And just the day of, seeing different people working together and hustling, and Isaac staying late and, you know, moving furniture for us, and just all the people. I wish I could name every single one of you, but you were so instrumental in that event. And I think that's what I enjoy the most about this job, is that I get to be a part of that and see everybody working together as a team. And it really provides momentum for us to see that and be a part of it and know that we're really helping the overall mission.
Yeah, that's great. All right, last question. You have any advice for the rest of us about how we can be great employees for Goodwill?
Oh goodness, that's a good question. I really think it's all about, you know, customer service and remembering our why. Why are we here every day? It's easy to get caught in the hustle and bustle of our job, and it's good to just sit back and think who we're helping, the difference we're making, and why we're doing it. And I think it's really important to remember those especially when it's a stressful situation, you've got something going and you're panicking or you're working on something and that you have a deadline for. Sit back and remember why you're doing it. And I think that kind of brings it all into perspective. And I think just as, you know, as employees here, we have the opportunity to make change, make difference. And I think that's so important. So in the hustle bustle of your day, don't forget to just sit back, take a breath, and remember why you're here.
Yeah, great advice. Remember your why. It's not just a paycheck, not just something we do to fill the hours of the day. We're changing lives through the power of work and helping people overcome challenges to employment. So have a great weekend, a week ahead, and see you next week.